Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel, honey. Listen, we got a few things that we are going to be getting into today, so make sure that you guys come on in. All right, like up the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so, and make sure you cut on that notification bell. You feel what I'm saying? So we do have a few things that I do want to get into. Want to touch on this lawsuit with Tasha K and Soulja Boy, the spousal support with the Rachel Lindsay child, what's been going on with some of our favorite I'll say boy band people, some people from the, different boy bands or whatever. We'll touch on that. We'll talk about the global outage, girl. It's a few things we're going to get into, okay? So go ahead and get comfortable and let's go and get straight into it. The first thing I want to talk about, girl, is the fact that Hello Kitty is not a fucking kitty. And I feel a way about it, okay? Don't call her Hello Kitty. Got me saying Hello Kitty, only to find out the damn kitty ain't no motherfucking kitty, ma'am. Hello, we not finna sit up here and switch up. So we changing genders on cats too and stuff. Or I can't even say genders. We're changing the name. So what is really going on here? Like, girl, it's a damn girl cat. Like, that's what it's giving. But let's check this out.
Hello Kitty, a cat. So Hello Kitty is not a cat. She's actually a little girl, born and raised in the suburbs of London.
With whiskers, bitch. Stop playing in our face, ma'am.
She has a mom and dad and a twin sister, Mimi, who's also her best friend. She enjoys...
First of all, I didn't even know Hello Kitty has had a twin sister. Didn't know that either.
Baking cookies and making new friends.
Cinnamon roll? Your cinnamon roll looks kind of like you.
She's kind of a tiny little girl, right?
Yeah, she weighs 3 apples and she's 5 apples tall.
And her
She's just
world
making this
is
shit up
large.
as she go.
She has her own pet cat, Charmy Kitty, a boyfriend, Dear Daniel, and hundreds of other friends.
Is Hello Kitty a cat?
So Hello Kitty...
Girl, she just making this shit up as she go. She weighs 3 apples and she's 3 apples tall. What the fuck is going on? Girl, this is imaginary land. And if I say that Hello Kitty is a cat, this what the hell she finna be. She gonna be a kitten. She's gonna be a kitty. That's what it is. We ain't finna change it today. Okay? Period. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about it. I said no, she didn't. And first of all, I'm liking this Hello Kitty story. Now, when I was younger, I never really got into like the Hello Kitty. As I'm older, I'm like, okay, this is cute. I was more of like a Tweety Bird type girl. You feel what I'm saying? Twilly. It was giving little Tweety Bird for me. Okay, I used to have all the little Tweety Bird stuff, the sheets, the covers, okay, the little different knickknacks, the purses, whatever. Girl, I used to Tweety Bird me down, okay? I don't even know, was Hello Kitty heavy like that back then? I don't think so. I feel like Hello Kitty may have gotten cuter over the years or whatnot. But anywho, there's that. But y'all let me know. Was y'all like a Hello Kitty person? Was y'all like a Tweety Bird? Like, what kind of, animated character were you drawn to when you were younger? Let me know y'all thoughts on that, okay? Meantime, let's go ahead and move on. This was sad to hear, but I'm also glad to know that he is okay. All right. Jagged Edge member and twin of one of the brothers over there in Jagged Edge, Brandon Casey, shares that he suffered a broken neck, broken ribs, and more from a car accident. And I believe that this is his second car accident that he has had. I believe it said within like 2 years or something. So let us get into what the Shade Room is over here reporting. All right. They're saying that Brandon took to social media to thank the medical staff at Grady Hospital for saving his life. He shared that he was in ICU for 5 days and said that he suffered a broken neck, 5 broken ribs, a skull fracture, and scalp lacerations. Like, this is, girl, that's a lot. So he shows a screenshot, I guess, of the room that he was in over there at Grady Hospital. He lets us know I have to send a big thank you to Grady Hospital after being in ICU for 5 days. I know the legendary Grady Trauma Center is everything. It's said to be the best in the country. He says, y'all saved my life and I'm forever grateful. I'm so thankful to all you ladies who took care of me, who have nursed me, fed me, encouraged me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The most sincere thank you I can conjure up. I know people want to know, so here it is. Broken neck, 5 broke ribs, ribs, a skull fracture, scalp lacerations, and a bunch of pain all over my body. But I'm gonna be good. I promise y'all, God got me. It's like something trying to take me off this planet, and God keeps telling them, nope, not him, not yet. All praises to the Most High, most awesome, most wonderful God. Thank you, Lord, from your loyal soldier. Okay. So he posted more pics. He says, I never post these types of pictures upon delivering the news that I've been hurt, because the people who really love me don't play about me, and I don't want to add to the fright of how I may be doing. But I'm going to just post this just so you know, neither wreck was a fender bender. I could be probably or should be dead, he says. Oh, except the big fact that God does protect him. Okay. So this is what, oh, wow, girl, he tore that car up. When was this? This was in 2023. So this is within a year. He had an accident last year in September and turned around and had listen, you just need to get you a driver or something, honey. He says, when you know God got you through it, you got to say thank you. You got to feel gratitude, not just speak it. Thank you, Father. I know I wouldn't be here without your grace and mercy. I'd probably never be the same, but I'm so grateful I'm here. Listen. Wow. You tore that front end up, and I'm wondering what was going on. How did this happen? 2 accidents in less than a year. Child, ain't that something? Well, we glad that you are here to tell us the story, because, baby, that's scary as hell. And then they tore your car up all on your side, and you was able to come out. Ooh, baby, Jesus. That's a lot, but we glad that you were here, honey. Good luck. I'm hoping that, he's able to get back to normal, to be his good self. I'm sure he probably gonna need some rehab and stuff. And he just need to take it easy for the rest of the year, please. Okay? Get you some rest. Try not to do a whole lot. Don't get stiff, because you're gonna need to get to working your body parts and stuff. But definitely take it easy, please. Take it easy, okay? All right. Now let's go ahead and get into more. All right. Now this here is interesting, because this is about Romeo, child, over there from Immature, also known as IMX. Now they said his wife, Miss Kim, she put him on blast and alleging that he was out there cheating on her, girl. Yeah, she said that in this video. She said that he was cheating on her. They ended up like going broke and stuff like that, girl. She found out that he had some mistresses, and he was over there paying for the other girls. That's why they couldn't have shit, because he was too busy paying for the other ladies. Now, how fucked up and messy is that? Okay, so let's get into it.
If you married a childhood celebrity / entertainer and you lived a very comfortable life.
Let me refresh.
If you married a childhood celebrity / entertainer and you lived a very comfortable life, you end up having a bunch of babies. Then you randomly tank financially one year because he didn't get paid off of one project. So you end up losing house, car, storage, everything you've ever owned, collected, ever. Then you pack up your family, because that's your only option. You move to your home state, launch a business, work 12 to 15-hour days, 6 months pregnant. You end up having your baby, going back to work 4 days postpartum because you had no other choice. All to find out a couple months later that he had been having affairs, paying for their bills, and that's why you tanked financially. So then he leaves, goes back to Los Angeles, and then you say, well, I have no other option but to go back too. And so you pack up your little car and your kids and pray and hope that God provides a house and financial stability.
Girl, that is terrible. I hate that she had to go through all of that with this man, child. And how many kids y'all got? 4? And he out here paying for another BIT bills, and you can't pay for the bills at your own house. That is some trifling stuff, girl. And then you went back. It sounds like she back over there in LA with him, hoping for the damn best that things will work out. But girl, you about came out better staying where you was and continue to run the business that you do got. That's some trifling stuff, girl. That is trifling. It made me think about the men that be having babies, but rather go and take care of somebody else's kids before they take care of their own. And that's something I'll never understand, honey. Ain't that crazy? Girl, she done came down to social media and aired him out. All while it seems like she's back with him, because she said that she moved back to LA where he was, hoping for the best. So, I mean, I guess so. She still got her wedding ring on in this picture, still holding it. So I'm like, did you do this for a piece of clout of some sort? Or is you just mad at your husband right now and needed to air him out even though you chose to go back to him? You know? I feel like you should have just held on to that tea, because when you coming online trying to make him look bad, I feel like it don't make you look no better, in my personal opinion, knowing that you done ran back to him when you the one that got the successful business. And he is a check away of being right back down in the slums, considering the fact that he didn't get paid off of one job. So if he don't get paid off yet another job, y'all gonna be right back where y'all started. But good luck. Definitely wish y'all the best. Y'all got 4 babies, honey. I hope he ain't out here spending y'all money on somebody else again. Child, that is a mess there. Let's go ahead and move on, because while Romeo over here going through it, child, LDB over here going through it as well. All right. Now, he done came to the front. Y'all know he also was a part of the group Immature. All right. He says that he was just released from the psychiatric ward. His parents are dead to him. Okay, he said he already had their funeral in his head. He says, y'all would not believe all the SHI I've just been through for the last 45 days. I've been at a psychiatric ward, mental institute. I wasn't allowed to have my phone for damn near a whole month and a half, inside of a freezing cold ass room with another person that's having a full-blown conversation with nobody in front of their face. All over a blowout argument that I had with my family. They put me in a crazy hospital. I feel like I'm living in a nightmare. This is crazy. He says Lenny and Ralph Kesey are dead to me for what they put me through in these last 45 days. Those are not my parents. I already had a funeral in my head for them. They are dead to me. Period. I did go over there to his page, and he was asking for everybody to pretty much pray for him, because he got a lot going on mentally right now. So he is asking for a lot of people to pray for him. I'm just like, wow, was the argument that bad that y'all needed to put him? I guess so. Maybe it was that bad. Maybe he didn't know how erratic or how bad he was acting, that they needed to go ahead and put him in a mental institute or something for 45 days, child. I don't know. I wonder, because it also makes me question, like, have you had episodes like this before, to where they decided, you know what, you keep doing this, we're going to have to send you over here and put you in the mental institute. Child, these people be going through a lot. These childhood stars that we looked up to and supported and all of that, as they've gotten older, we just learned that them people was just going through a lot. They had a lot going through a lot, and, I want to feel bad for them, because on the surface it sounds sad, but I don't know the full particulars to know whether I should be on his side or his mom and them. I don't know. I've never known of LDB to have any type of issues. It doesn't mean it never existed, since we didn't know about it, but I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I never known of him to have any mental issues, but it don't mean that they don't exist. So yeah, that's where he at with it. Okay. He is out of the institute, and he feels as though his parents are dead to him. Okay. So y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below regarding these popular men of singing groups. Okay, that's all we got on that, child. Let us go ahead and keep it pushing, honey. Let's keep going. Let's get to Odell Beckham, because it looks like he has had a lawsuit on his hands against Nike. I want to get into the details of that, because I didn't even know he had a lawsuit with Nike. So I want to see, but it looks like he may have won that lawsuit. Now, while he out here winning lawsuits, we trying to see if we could get his brother to win Love Island USA. Hello? But anywho, they're saying Odell Beckham Jr., Nike each declare victory as a $20 million lawsuit duel comes to an end. All right. They said the star wide out sued Nike for $20 million in 2022, alleging that there was a breach of contract, only to be countersued by the sports apparel giant. Now, they're saying on Thursday, there was a particular county circuit court jury. They decided neither side was in breach of contract, with no one awarded any damages. Okay. So did he win, or did he technically not win? I guess he won in a sense, to where he did not owe Nike anything. But then it seems like Nike won too, because they don't owe him shit either. Nobody was in breach of contract. But I feel like, hey, you probably still took a L, because this team that you're standing with, you still had to secure them. So you was out of money just even bringing up a lawsuit against them. All right. But They go on to say that didn't stop Beckham for calling it a win. All right. Let's see what he wrote over here on the social media. Okay. Beckham says, just do ... right at Nike. I want to take this moment to thank God first and foremost. Thank you, Heavenly Father. I want to thank my team for every hour they have spent preparing on this case. I want to thank the jury for simply doing what's right in a world full of wrong. My message to whoever needs this is stand up for what you believe in. Justice was served. Okay. So somebody gets in the comments and says he was fighting against Nike for owing him at least $20 million for suppressing his shoe sales deliberately so they wouldn't have to extend his contract. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. But they didn't have to pay him anything. So you sued them for that. But how did you win? Did you win because you exposed them? Because, of course, let TMZ tell it. Or not TMZ, I'm sorry, this is New York Post. Let New York Post tell it that the jury said neither side was in breach of contract with no one awarded any damages. So neither one of y'all had to pay anything. So I don't know, but they said Nike also considered it a win too, because Nike said with this verdict, all of Mr. Beckham's claims have been decided against him without any monetary award. The decision confirmed that Nike complied with its commitments. Nike is grateful to the jury and the court for their careful attention to this case. The Dolphins receiver, who inked a reported 1-year, $3 million contract this offseason, sought more than $20 million in damages from Nike, alleging the retailer withheld royalties owed to him via a sponsorship deal. Ooh, child. And Nike is refusing to honor the deal it agreed to. Rather than continuing to pay the compensation and guaranteed royalties it is contractually obligated to pay Mr. Beckham, Nike is willfully withholding millions of dollars and inventing excuses not to pay him. So Nike countersued for $7 million to $15 million, claiming that Beckham had violated his contract by customizing his gloves. And then now we find out that neither one of them are really at fault and they can proceed as they choose to. Ain't that something, child? I guess, honey. Listen, what they be saying over there on TikTok, a win is a win. A win is a win. That's what it's giving. A win is a win. Ain't nobody got to come out of pocket, but I still feel like Beckham took a little L in my personal because you, sir, had to pay for this team at the end of the day. But okay, good luck. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Let us move on to more. All right, so it looks like there was a global IT outage that took place yesterday. And I don't even know how long it was going on, but it seems like it may have affected a lot of flights, a ton of flights. And you know what's interesting? There were some car dealerships that were affected by an outage or some type of hack in the system or something a few weeks ago to where they couldn't even service vehicles. They had a lot going on. So I'm like, what's going on with all of this technology nowadays? First, you learned that Ticketmaster was hacked. And I had 2 concerts that I went to earlier in the week. And what I started seeing on TikTok was some people, because I remember like last week when I was trying to log into my Ticketmaster, I never resetted my password or anything. I was just unable to get into it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why I can't log into my stuff? I couldn't even change or reset the password, y'all. That's how bad it was. So I had to go over to Twitter, and there was like a link on their page. I don't know why. Some just like tapped that link. I think it was in their bio or something. I just tapped on the link. And then from there, I was able to hit reset, and I was able to reset my password and get access to my tickets and save it to my wallet because I didn't do that originally, right? And I'm glad that I was able to do that because the next thing you know, like a day before my concert, I started seeing stuff on TikTok where some people's accounts were hacked and their tickets were actually stolen from them, and those tickets were sold to someone else at a higher price. Like this one girl that was out in Birmingham, her and her friend were supposed to go to the Chris Brown concert, and they had bought like front row seats, and I think it could have been like $1,500 between the both of them or something. Maybe they spent $2,000 or something like that. I can't remember on the tickets to sit front row, and they may even had a meet and greet. Not sure. But what happened was she kept trying to log in and they could not, like the girl couldn't log into the account, couldn't get access to it. Called Ticketmaster, tried to see if they could get some assistance. Ticketmaster wasn't really willing to give them any assistance. What Ticketmaster did find out though was that their tickets ended up being resold to somebody else for $5,000. So what Ticketmaster did was tell them that they can, I guess, give them a refund or something like that, or you guys we won't be able to accommodate you guys for this concert. We'll be able to send you some of your money back, or whatever the case was. It was something like that. And they like, if you see that we were the ones that originally purchased it, why not grant our tickets and then turn around and cancel their tickets? That only makes sense, and say, hey, you purchased tickets under false pretenses. This is a scam, or whatever the case was. But instead, y'all refunded those ladies their tickets. So yeah, I think that was messed up. And just like the girl mentioned in the video, she said something about like she feel like they pocketed the money. Of course they did, because those people, I think, paid twice the amount that y'all did for y'all tickets. So of course that's why they refunded y'all, because they was gonna get more money off of those people's tickets, which are y'all's, versus y'all's. Like, I don't know, but it's still like you losing anyway. So I don't know. Ticketmaster just been on some shit, and they ended up getting hacked, I think back in April or something like that. So ain't no telling who else had their tickets affected and snatched. That was just one girl. But somebody else had their tickets sold as well, but I don't think it was as expensive. And as I was just looking online and stuff, just looking around, and I started seeing stuff on Reddit and different posts, I feel like this has been happening well before this whole hacking of Ticketmaster. So this has been happening to people before, where they've gone in and their tickets weren't available to them. And it said something like tickets already claimed or whatever in the Ticketmaster thing. Like, that's just messed up. No security at all. And that's why the government is on y'all ass, and I hope that they get it figured out real soon, because y'all over there charging people all these high ass fees and stuff to go to these concerts, and then don't be wanting to properly accommodate them, after the fact. So I hope that, y'all get in big trouble with the government, in my personal. But anywho, you had the Ticketmaster outage or hacking situation. Then you had the hacking of some car dealerships, to where they were able to service vehicles, but they weren't able to do it how they typically would, by having their overall system updated or whatever, having their system available to them. So that was a hack. And then now here it is, you got this global IT outage that was affecting thousands of damn flights being canceled left and right, having all kind of issues, girl. That's just crazy. Now, I thought that their system was hacked as well, but what they're saying, or they're alleging, is that a software update has resulted in the world IT chaos, causing canceled flights, healthcare disruption, and potential payroll problems. Now, I ain't know nothing about the payroll problems now. Now, what kind of system and software update are y'all doing that is causing this much damn chaos? No, this ain't no software update. This is somebody that has hacked into y'all shit. Okay, showing that it's not as secure as y'all may want to claim that it is. Okay, the firm responsible has apologized, is what they're saying, but an industry expert warns it could take weeks to fix blue screens of death and endless loops. Girl, that's crazy. I was seeing people TikToks and just how crazy it was over there at the airport. Flights getting canceled left and right. It's been a lot of stuff going on. Just absolutely crazy. What are they saying? Yeah, more than 5,000 flights canceled. Expert explains how security arms race led to the crash. Could take weeks for systems to recover. The firm behind the world's worst IT outage. Y'all finna tank in sales. Y'all are finna tank. Like, ain't nobody finna continue to work with y'all, and y'all done sat up here and got these people tied the hell up. They said the outage shone a spotlight on CrowdStrike, which is a $83 billion company that is not a household name, but has more than 20,000 subscribers around the world, including Amazon and Microsoft. Girl, y'all had a lot going on. I'm glad I wasn't traveling at all this weekend. Not like that, doing no flights or nothing, because I damn sure would have been pissed the hell off with all these delayed flights and cancellations and everything going down and stuff. Girl, I would have been pissed, girl. a mess. At Amazon, y'all already got some other shit going on too, because y'all be sitting over there talking about people will get their shit the next day or within 2 days, and then next thing you know, they look at their account and realize that it ain't coming until another 24 hours. You feel what I'm saying? You expecting to get it in 2 days, it's coming in 3. You expecting to get it overnight or the next day, and the shit coming in 2 days or whatever. Like, girl, y'all need to stop setting these false expectations. Okay, get y'all shit together. Period. But I just wanted to bring that to the people's attention about that. Y'all let me know if any of you guys were affected by this outage and stuff with these flights and things that took place. Okay. Next up, let's get into Rachel Lindsay, because y'all know Rachel Lindsay's ex-husband had came to the courts and said that he's a chiropractor and his chiropractic business is eating up all of his bill money or whatever, right? So he's asking the judge to get him more than $10,000 for, I think he was requesting like $13,000 or $15,000 in spousal support. That pisses me off. I hate it. You know, I hate it. I hate it for her. I really, really do, especially when he got a business, right? I could see if he probably wasn't doing nothing, but this man has a business that can fluctuate and go up at any moment. Honestly, I hope the spousal support is probably for like a year and maybe 2 years max. I hope that she's not going to be giving to this man for the rest of her life, because this is some foolery in my personal, okay? The judge issues a ruling on spousal support payments that she must give this man. Now, according to Entertainment Tonight, which is where I would prefer to go to get the information, they're saying that Rachel Lindsay ordered to pay ex-Brian Abasolo, if that's how you say his name, more than $13,000 per month in spousal support. Rachel Lindsay is ordered to give this man $13,000 when he asked for $16,000. Rachel has been ordered to pay him this amount of money on a monthly basis. When does it end, though? When does it end? All right. When does it end? He filed for separation December 31st, 2023. Previously asked the court to have Lindsay pay $16,000 a month rather than the $9,000 that she offered. Respondent is ordered to pay him temporary. Thank God. It's temporary spousal support in the sum of $13,257, payable 1/2 on the 1st and 1/2 on the 15th of each month, commencing July 15th. So, girl, she just started those payments this week, continuing in a like manner until further ordered by the court. That is fucking crazy. She has to pay this man until the court tell her that she can't. Y'all should have been petitioning for at least a 1 year or 2 year, and that's it. Now, they said the pair does not have any children together. They said they will have their next scheduled court proceeding on September 23rd. Lindsay will also have to pay $15,000 for his fucking legal fees and $5,000 for other expenses. Whoa, girl, the chiropractor told the court that the $16,000 he was asking for monthly would barely be able to cover his living costs. But you're a chiropractor. Are you personally taking less clients so that you can only make enough for your business, and that's it, to make it seem like you really ain't making no money for real, while you sit at home and live off the rest of whatever it is she paying? Girl, you got to be more careful. Gots to be more careful. Oh, wow. That's wow. After I pay monthly expenses, there is nothing left. I'm not flush with cash as he believes me to be. Okay. Or at least this is what she says. After I pay monthly expenses, there's nothing left. I'm not flush with cash as he believes me to be. Adding that if she paid his attorney fees totaling $75,000, she wouldn't be able to pay her own counsel. That's messed up for the judge to order her to pay. Now she is going to have to pay $15,000 of his legal fees. Girl, that's child. I feel like when a person files for divorce, and I know I said this before, you should pay for the legal fees. You the one that want it. Why somebody else got to pay for the legal fees when this is what you want? Now I can see if it's a situation where maybe if the wife has proof that she was cheated on, maybe that's an inconvenience. You're the one that broke the trust of the marriage or whatever. So yes, sir, you got to pay for it. But if not, then he should pay for his own shit. Okay. Or if the husband caught the wife cheating, you know, and she's the reason that this divorce came to where it is, then she need to pay. But honestly, if you file for the divorce, you pay that shit. This is what you wanted. You inconvenienced yourself. Ain't nobody inconvenienced you. Lindsay broke her silence on the separation, sharing that she was blindsided and taking it day by day. After letting things sit for a few months, the podcast host and reality star fired back and opened up about wishing she had a prenup in place. Baby, the reason I didn't is because the place that I'm in now financially, however you want to define it, is totally different than when I got married. She says we were more leveled and I wasn't in California. She goes on to say, I got married in California. I know California is wild. It's not in my favor all the time. So it was just a different time. So I wasn't leading with that, and we weren't on the same page with prenup. So I just didn't want it to be a bigger issue. So we don't have one. Wait a minute. So I wasn't leading with that, and we weren't on the same page with prenups. So when you say y'all weren't on the same page with prenups, are you saying that you never wanted one and he did, or are you saying that you wanted one and he didn't, and you just didn't push the issue, so you just move forward? And if it's the case, if I'm reading this right, and you wanted a prenup and he didn't, then his whole plan for me was to play your ass out. That was the whole plan, was to play you the hell out. She says, I could have never predicted that in 2024 I will be getting a divorce. You just never know what life's going to throw at you, what's going to happen. It's two people coming together for one union. You should absolutely get it, and it's not unsexy, and it doesn't mean you're planning for divorce. It's just smart, right? And she not lying. And she ain't lying, child. You know, she changed over the years. And I really do hate that for her. I hate that she had to go through that, you know. And it seems like this man was planning on playing her ass the entire time. It really does. Like, girl, I know she learned a very valuable lesson with this. They're saying, according to FKKB law, retroactive spousal support payments are owed funds that accrued before a judge issued a temporary support order. So that means that she's going to have to pay beyond that moment. Lindsay will need to make retroactive spousal support payments, y'all. When did they separate? Because it seemed like they separated December 23rd, 2023 or whatever. Ain't that's what they were reporting when he filed for the separation? Yeah, December 31st, I'm sorry, 2023. So when did he file for the divorce? So how far back does she have to pay? Ooh, maybe it's just like a month or two. But either way, bitch, I hate it. I hate it, child. This man, ooh, girl. You better hope the judge change their mind by September, honey. Either way, girl, good luck. That is terrible. You know what else is terrible? The fact that Tasha K ass got another lawsuit. Tasha done got her another lawsuit for having William the Baddest sit up there on her platform and tell them lies allegedly about Soulja Boy. I don't know what's true or what's not true, but Soulja Boy saying that it ain't true, and therefore he decided he finna come after Tasha, and not only Tasha but William the Baddest. Now catch this, William the Baddest was still over there in the comment section over there on Neighborhood Talk talking his SHI, and says to think that I don't have proof is crazy. I'm trying to see if I can find that post where he said something like that. Let me see if I go over here, because maybe I saved it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it seemed like William the Baddest is standing in what, you know, he said already. Okay. Let me see if it's still up here. It is. Okay. So William the Baddest says, it hits different when no lies are told. Excited to see the outcome. Thinking I don't got evidence is diabolical. It's funny to me that his tour is about to start and album is dropping. Child, listen, I hope what you saying is actual factual, baby. Because if you over there standing 10 toes down and standing on business on some lies, I hate that for you. Don't try and do nothing for the general public. You ain't got to try and impress us or flex anything to us. And it ain't cute getting sued, okay? You ain't got to try and act like you unfazed or anything for us, baby. It's okay to be stressed, pressed, and admit that you may have lied or you may have done something wrong and you need to backtrack or whatever. Okay? Child, get it together now. All right. But according to Rolling Stone over here, they're saying Soulja Boy sues Tasha K and William the Baddest over interview claiming that he had a sexual encounter with this man. Now, Soulja Boy has filed a lawsuit. All right. They're saying that Tasha K is the same person that was sued by Cardi B and Kevin Hart over a since deleted podcast episode that claimed the rapper had a sexual encounter with a man. Now, is it deleted? Is it deleted? Maybe the post had been deleted, but I'm sure the interview may still be up. Is it deleted? That's what I'm wondering. But let's get into a little bit of what was said over here. So over here on Baller Alert, let's see.
Nigga, what? I definitely suing, nigga. Wait, I gotta call my lawyer on the other line. Y'all think this shit a joke. We suing the fuck out this nigga. Hold on, nigga. She gonna have to pay me, nigga. Hold on, hey, you on live right now. You on Instagram Live, 2,000 people watching. Tell them we finna sue these people.
Yeah, no, we definitely gonna sue them. Got our thing. I'm doing the research and putting it all together right now.
Oh my.
They know it's all BS.
Nah, the fans don't believe it at all, but we just gotta, stand on business and let them know that we not playing. Tell us she getting sued, right?
Yeah, cease and desist ain't getting sued, all of it.
Okay. You getting sued, ma'am. Shit. Y'all got me fucked.
Oh my.
Not Draco. I need another mansion. You getting sued. That was my lawyer. Hell nah. You definitely getting sued. You, both of y'all, everybody getting sued. Y'all got me fucked up. And anybody that posted, y'all getting sued too.
Ooh.
Sue Tasha K. Nigga, what?
Well, you might want to slide over there to, I guess, Baller Alert, Neighborhood Side, on other folks and see. We see that you ain't suing them.
Here's the thing that makes it different. It goes to the left. He was to me. I loved it. I loved it. I had some Louis. It was Louis. It was everything, and it was perfect. And he was like, "Take this, you white." Like he kept he's very into the race play stuff.
Soulja.
But here's the thing. It was fat, and it goes. Here's the thing that makes it different. It goes to the left. He was to me.
I can't.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I had some Louis. It was Louis. It was everything, and it was perfect. And he was like, "Take this, you white." Like he kept he's very into the race play stuff.
After watching William the Baddest for me over there on Bad Boys, I mean, it's very little that he says that I actually believe. For me, I ain't really necessarily believe this story when it first dropped. I mean, granted, we don't know these people, so we really don't know what they are or are not into. But just how he showed himself up, child, he just be doing stuff for clout in my personal, acting like he harder than what he is, and he'll beat somebody and do this and that. And then when it was time, he was a little afraid. It's okay to be your authentic self and say that you're not about that life. It's totally okay. Don't do anything at the expense of us. It's going to bring you more favor with us or something. You don't have to. Just be yourself. Anywho. So that's what's being put out there. Now, what I'm also hearing, because I did see this over on Twitter, where Ken Barbie said that, because people were like, oh, how can he sue Tasha if somebody else is on her platform talking at SHI, whatever. That's been one of my questions as well. But I mean, you gave them the platform, so I guess they do got grounds to sue or whatever. But anywho, the person said, Ken Barbie responded and said, but see, here's the thing. Soulja Boy sent a cease and desist to both Tasha K and to William. He sent one to both of them, and I guess neither one of them retracted or followed with what they were supposed to do. So here we are with the lawsuit, all right? Now, they're saying that in May, Miss Tasha interviewed reality TV star and musical artist William the Baddest, who revealed that he had a brief physical relationship with Soulja Boy. All right, they're saying Soulja has since denied the claims. Soon after that, on social media, we just saw him deny those claims and has now further fought back with the lawsuit. He already told us he was going to sue, and here it is. Okay. He filed it on Tuesday in Los Angeles, and TMZ were the first to report on that. Okay. They said in the lawsuit, Soulja Boy's lawyers say that William claimed an alleged intimate moment brought the rapper embarrassment and disgrace that can cause fans to abandon and withdraw from supporting him. Okay. He says the interview between Kibi and William the Baddest was deleted from YouTube after Soulja's lawyer sent a cease and desist letter to the Tasha, and they said, however, the interview itself generated headlines and articles summarizing the situation that remained on the internet. The plaintiff will forever be damaged by the publications, never being removed from the web. Okay, so other people reposting it now is definitely showing proof that it is still out there. All right. Now they're going on to say that Soulja Boy is seeking $16 million in damages from the defendants. That's just a quarter of $4 million. A jury ordered Tasha to pay Miss Cardi B All right. And they are saying that, of course, we know why Cardi sued Tasha, defamation, all of that, alleging the lady had herpes and all of that stuff. And so now she owed that lady some money. Now, in December, they're saying that Kevin Hart also sued Tasha for a defamatory interview when she sat down with his assistant. Okay, I did see where I talked about the Kevin Hart situation with the best friend coming back to the front and clearing his name. Once I did a video on that, I did see where that same assistant did get in my comments and she shared some additional information, but she had since deleted them or whatnot. But I still have it. But anywho, yeah, she has some stuff to say. So I hate that she's going through whatever she's going through. But Miss Ma'am said she had to get some stuff up off her chest when it came to Mr. Kevin, honey. And I'll just say yikes. Unfortunate situation. But anywho, they're saying that the video, Kevin's efforts to have that video removed from the internet was dismissed. And I'm like, was his efforts, like, was the entire lawsuit dismissed, or could they keep it up, or what happened? Okay, so Kevin Hart loses bid to get defamatory Tasha K video removed. It's just a really vague, overboard request that doesn't address actual malice, they're saying. Oh, wow. During a hearing in Los Angeles, County Superior Court judge said that Kevin's emergency request for a temporary restraining order failed to include a transcript, okay, of Tasha's interview with the former assistant, Maisha Shakes. They're saying that the judge said he was left wondering if he was expected to pay the $12 necessary to view the lengthy interview on Tasha's website. Part of the problem I have is that there are no direct quotes of what occurred in the hour-and-a-half interview. All right, he said the request was just a really vague, overboard request that doesn't address malice. Okay, so who said that? The judge said he was left wondering if he was expected to pay the. Oh, gotcha. So basically, it sounds like he would have expected Kevin or somebody on his team to pay the money to go to Tasha's website to retrieve the video to show the judge that this is what's being put out there about me, but they didn't really provide that. So all I have to go off of, I guess, is your word and whatever little clip you're giving to me. So yeah, it looked like the judge said he ain't budging. He says there's no questioning them. There are things said by the speakers that are illegal. It's defamatory. It's extortion. And it absolutely shows malice on their part. Not once was there ever any claim stating that my client committed a crime until this video. I think it's important. Adultery is one thing, but adultery is not illegal. Okay, so the judge wasn't persuaded. He denied the TRO request, okay, the restraining order request, and said their Hearts Camp could file a motion attempting to submit the transcript under seal or a separate motion for a preliminary injunction in front of the judge already hearing the extortion, breach of contract, invasion of privacy filed against them. So that's still on the table. The extortion, breach of contract, invasion of privacy, and defamation lawsuit, that's still on the table. What's not on the table is him trying to get this removed because I guess the video is still out there, but he's still proceeding with the lawsuit against both of them. Child, ain't that some messy stuff? Girl, ain't nobody trying to be that messy. I don't understand the claim of fame. I ain't trying to get no lawsuits like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all ain't tired. Anyway, girl, that's really all that I got. I ain't really got no more for you all. You can continue to leave your thoughts and comments down below regarding everything that we just discussed today on the quick chat or whatever. All right. I'm JamiThatsMe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at JamiThatsMe. And I am going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
My city and cul-de-sac, coming out swinging like Soulja rag, leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind, knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive, I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda, we hitting the jeweler, the flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be